And I'm going to share a screen on a few of these. This first one, I'm going to start a little on the sober side. There are no universities left in Gaza. Look at a school, now a high-tech hole. Look at a college, now a giant crater quite empty of knowledge. Look over there, a training center. In just a minute, poof, pile of splinters. Oh, I see it now, a historic university, now a fractured pile of concrete and glass, distorted in its high-speed diversity. Over there was a preschool, now crushed to humble rubble, specifically following the divinely mandated explosive rule. Must the holes be forever expanded? Is that what leadership demanded? Over there, you'll be much safer, or maybe just another quick erasure. There are no universities left in Gaza. This next piece, from the very, very sad and sober to the extraordinarily mad. This is called The Most Colorful Zillionaire. Oh, let us take up a collection, not to embarrass this selection of the awesome electoral eminence or establish special financial precedents, lest any question his noble mobile supremacy or dare to question the evidence of his ultimate legitimacy, where any candidate whose predominancy comes into question during this or any closely examined electoral selection. Everyone knows if he runs, he wins, or otherwise it's clear and obvious to anyone's sin. He's been undone by conspiracy's son. But let us break out our wallets and spill our talents for this valiant, albeit incoherent, even errant knight, who spill out our purses as he nurses the smallest judicial reverses in his achievements of grievance. Since daring, scary Donnie's karma has been suspended, as easily as those whose teen models he upended, he dismissed his valet and sent him to the darkened alley at the very start of the party. But send your pennies and your dollars, or he'll send out dogs to tighten those Krypton spiky collars. Yet his southern exposure of the bitchy-batchy barrels of stinking, red-inking corporate drivel, the spotty reputation shrivel, while they drag his bankers to the brink, but Russian rubles rarely offer that kind of money and jewels to still such unemployed fools. But this guy has proven to Putin he's quite as solid as he unloads secrets off the pallet. Turns he round the daily leakage, hands off to the waiting valet bucket seepage, twice as violent as his campaign speakage. Send your money to him urgent before they place him before the legal civic surgeons who will digest and disgorge his phony fiscal costume scourge. So the in the cell goes once more the bozo-rific greedy buffoon. Luckily, the civic mansion still has room for even this rough cast nasty old balloon. And then last, a tribute to the Democratic candidate for presidency. This is called Is She? Is she Indian or is she French? I'm not exactly sure what it is that dumped us, pumped us, puffed us up into this silly trench and thump. Were she Swiss, does it follow she'll always swing and miss, best bat hollow? I'm not quite sure how we got to this. Were she Swede or Lordy Bantu? I'm not quite clear how it's really up to you. Is she Parisian or perhaps a Czech? I'm never quite sure what you'll say next. She's got good references, worked for Law and Order. As a prosecutor, she clearly worked to reduce disorder. She had a plan to help kids stay in school. Isn't that what we really all want to do? Keep them at it, keep them learning, if only to reduce the city's burning. But if you're convinced that she's Hawaiian, that somehow she'd never actually going to be trying, and if she Argentinian she proved to be, could she therefore never cross the Zuyder Sea? And if Italian, would she prove bereft of virtue? That is, it's only nature and never nurture. And if her parents were raised by nuns, could she never dance, have fun? And if by laughing she some joy permits, must her children therefore be hermits? And if upon the Arctic Circle she traveled, would her plans for justice all unravel? And if we elect her, won't she try? If you say no, I wonder what it is you've got stuck somehow there deep in your eye. Were she a Martian, she'd still be better by half, 'cause that blinkin' Trumpy, he's so weird and so very, very daft.